you start looking back at your life, you'll find that there really was some purpose, some learnings that had to be done. I remember wanting to come and stay at the ashram after I'd done the YDC. And even at the beginning of it, Swami Radha was saying she's trying to find a place for me here. She knew that I was coming at some point, but it didn't happen. And when it happened, it was right. I cleared a lot of the things that I had to clear, and I also had, it opened in my life. And I had something that to bring, like I'd been given a lot, but I still hadn't amassed a lot that I could give. Like I didn't have a lot of money, so I had to give something else, like my experience. I had to go out and learn what would be useful for here. And it wasn't what I expected, but it was perfect. So the divine comes in its own time. The divine steps in, makes things happen, or stops them. And it's to be able to listen to that part and to really think about what faith means. Because it's not this, this thing that comes down from the heavens, and it's like something that you actually have to become aware of and interact with. Like, what did I take on faith today? What did I see how I was doing something and there was something else there supporting me? It's not that you believe in something, it's that you actually experience that faith, that wisdom, that strength. And you can start by just looking at your own self-image. What is it? Who are you? How did you get here? How did you come? Even if there were obstacles or hurdles. And why are you still here? Like a lot of you were here 3 months ago. And you're staying on. So a lot of you were here before that, and a lot of you live here. So what is it that keeps it strong and shows you something and learns you something and teaches you something and brings something forward in you that you had forgotten maybe? And that's what I looked at as I was going through a lot of my diaries and workshops and interactions and all this stuff that happened, is that I would forget, that I'd already been given that opportunity and I was working on another one and I didn't need to hold on. I could let go. And I could do things. Because I'd seen other people do them, and if you have that ability to just look at other people and observe what they're doing, you think, well, if they can do it, I could do it. And Swami Radha would always say that. He'd say, well, I've done it now, you can do it. But I thought, I wonder. But then to take it as an affirmation, I can do it, I can try. And each time that strengthens as well, because you have that acknowledgement to yourself that you have done something. You can look back on your history, even from the beginning of school to now, to how you can care for yourself and how you become more independent. All of those things are things that are acknowledging that you have that ability to do what you need to do. So what is it that makes us think that we can't do things? And Swami Radha says, you have to keep asking the questions. She said you could read the whole book, the whole Kundalini book, and answer every question there. But have you asked and answered your own questions? You always have to go beyond. And you have to sort of put yourself in this place of, I do know something. How am I going to get at it? And the divine has these different ways of doing it. I was away, we did a number of workshops, and one workshop, I had everything planned and left it at home. We went there and had everything that I needed except what I was going to do. And so it was a really good experience to just do what I knew. I mean, I'd done it before. I just didn't need to do it that way again. And it was amazing because it even brought me into more of a listening mode, more light. And so that's what Swami Radha encourages, is use the tools and they'll bring it to you. Divine Mother, well, maybe you didn't have time in the day to repeat the prayer or whatever you had thought you were going to do. But at the end of the day, just tell her, to say, Divine Mother, I'm still here. I still want to help. And, even though I didn't say it today to you, I really do mean it. Say it right there. Or do the light. And so that you're making everything positive, and you're reminding her and yourself that you are committed to learning, to opening yourself. And the light, it's just something you can begin to do automatically, okay? So just come into the space and see a light. See the light just above everyone's head. And there was an amazing couple of experiences we went to a yoga conference, this huge building with all these people and these little tiny dark rooms and terrible rugs and very dirty. And we're supposed to do yoga in this place. And so we did the light. We kept doing the light. And there was all these people jammed in this room. And then the room started calming down. The rug wasn't, you didn't need to close your eyes to look at it. And the room felt lighter and cleaner. And there wasn't and lighter. And even there wasn't any windows. But it was this feeling that there was something else with us the whole time. Something else that was making it, that was very real, and people would come out saying, we went in thinking we wouldn't be able to breathe, and we came out saying, oh, well, that wasn't so bad. But it's what have I done? What has happened in my day that reminds me that there's something else? And that ability, like you being the people on the YDC have been doing, is finding out who you are. And the other thing is to never be too busy to use your intuition. There's just been a lot of times when things have come to me and I've thought, I don't know, that's sort of an interesting idea, but how's it going to work? But taking that intuition for reality, for real guidance, and using it. So you're going back to having faith in something that is very, very useful to you. So once you've done it once, and I often let it sit for a while, let it come again, and then know for sure. But it's that ability to listen to that other part of you, to have faith in it, and not just believe in something, and not just go for what someone else says. It's to know yourself. Everyone has that wisdom, you know that. And you have the tools. So try it out. Namaskar.